Hi, I'm Nick Pierce, and welcome to the Business of Music and Entertainment. Today we're going to be discussing finding band members for your project. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can find band members, and I'm going to go through briefly how to find them, where to look, and then how to weave them out so that you get the best person for your project. First of all, you want to look for people in person. Personal networking is always a good thing. Many cities have music communities. In fact, everywhere has a music community. However, in major cities, you're going to find that meeting other musicians through networking is always a good thing. Music stores, stop in, speak to some of the employees there. All of them most likely play instruments, and they may be the person for your project as well as customers. Another thing you can do is local papers and flyers. Now, in local papers, again, almost every major city has a free press or some type of publication that's circulated throughout that area, whether it's in the city itself or the region or the county. And you're going to find that whether you're in New York City and you're going for the Village Voice, and even in Bowling Green, Kentucky, the Amplifier, if you place an ad and other musicians also place ads looking for bands, you're going to find someone for your project. You can also do the old-fashioned flyers and put them at different live music venues and bars. You don't want to necessarily solicit musicians that are in another band. You want to be respectful in that aspect. However, you will find that other musicians go to hang out with other musicians and see their friends' bands, whether they're in a band or not. And you may find a guitarist, a violinist, a harmonica player, a drummer, a bassist, whoever you're looking for among that crowd. Online is a great place to look. Your resources there are so vast, and you can go from anywhere from basic sites like Craigslist placing your own ad, and this is free, which is great because it doesn't cost you any money. You don't have to run an ad, and most of the time you can post that you're looking for someone for your particular project for free. And you want to look at places like Craigslist and other social networking sites such as Facebook, MySpace, even Vampire Freaks, and there's plenty of other social networking sites out there that you can pick from that if you're a member of, check and see if they actually have a section where if you're in a band and you're looking for musicians, and even just networking with the people among those sites, you will find models, you're going to find actors, you're going to find people and resources that are great for you later on in the game. And I know I speak a lot about musicians, and that's key because 20 years of music experience in the entertainment industry, I'm gearing this more towards that. However, this applies to models, this applies to singers, songwriters, and actors, actresses, producers, directors, and anybody, photographers, you name it. Online, when it comes to bands, you have some specific sites to actually go to. And you can go to places like Bandmix, Bandmaking, Bandmates, and My Band is a MySpace group. My Band on MySpace, and they'll all have good directions for you to go to actually find band members. When you do post, make sure that you're clear as to what you're looking for, what type of project you have, and you want to make sure that when you get to the phase when you're ready, which is the next step, the audition, that you're bringing the right people into the room. On that note, auditions. Keep it professional. Once you have a pool of people to pick from that you want to actually bring into a studio or your garage or your house or your basement or your whatever it is you have set up, you want to keep it professional. I recommend actually using a rehearsal studio or practice studio. And most towns have them, and just look through and find them. If not, and they do not have a professional studio that you can actually rent out to hold auditions in, you want to actually have a space dedicated to that project. You also would like to look for the chemistry among the band members and the one you are auditioning. It's very important that you have a strong chemistry between the person you're auditioning and the band members upon themselves. You also want to make sure that the person that you're auditioning is, 1, committed, 2, dedicated to your project, 3, you want to look for what they're going to contribute to their project, and you also have to look at reliability. So those are 4 big things right there. If they're not reliable, such as transportation and work schedules, etc., you want to make sure that you find someone that can not only fit your project, but is going to be there for your project. During the audition, you want to break the ice. If you're an original band and you're looking for musicians or singers, anybody you want to collaborate with to actually complete your project, or join your crew, join your group, join your project, whatever it is, you want to make sure that they're comfortable in your audition. Because if they're not comfortable with your audition, they may not be comfortable with your band. To break the ice, when you're an original band, try to find a cover or some type of common ground. A cover is a song that's done by someone else that they may already be familiar with. It's on the radio. It's very popular among the genre that you're looking for. And that's a song that they may know and that you should know. And don't be afraid to, ahead of time, tell them that, hey, for your audition, once you make contact with them and they're interested in your band, tell them, for your audition, we want you to be able to play or sing or do whatever to this particular piece of material, whether it's a song, a monologue, a script, whatever it is. So once you've established a cover, a common ground, and you break that ice, try to see what they can do, what they contribute to that particular song. And that's key to an audition. Do you have someone who's mechanical, that plays it to a T? Do you have someone that's knowledgeable? Do you have someone that's creative in that particular music style? Do you have someone that can contribute something? What is it that you're looking for? Once the band is clear on what you're looking for, then you will actually find that right person just through that simple method. Then dive in and play an original that they don't know and see how fast they actually pick it up. See what they contribute to that as well. So if you're an original band and you're looking for an artist, throw them a little piece of original material and see what they can contribute. If that's the style you're looking for, then maybe that's the person you want. However, you can let them know ahead of time, maybe 2 to 3 songs that your band knows that you expect them to be able to play at that audition. So don't you feel put on the spot. You want to be in control, and you let them know what you're looking for. And do not spend too much time on a particular audition. You don't want to sit there like a panel of stiff judges. However, you don't want to waste your time. If you give everybody a fair opportunity, maybe 15 minutes in a studio, because don't forget, studio is time and time is money, and you want to cut that expense back. Don't fall in love with everybody that walks in the room. That's one word of advice and caution to you. Don't get attached to everybody. Look for the best match for your project. Also, look out for song sharks. Song sharks are people that do not have a creative bone in their body, and they come in because you advertise that you are an original band. They come in and they try to milk material from you. Watch out for them. Don't give anybody that walks into your room any of your original material unless it is copywritten. And I will get to copyright in the future episode, but for now, I hope that my tips that I gave you to finding the right members for your band or even your project are helpful. I'm Nick Pierce, and I hope that the 20 years that I've had in the recording and music business have helped you. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, please email me, and I try to respond to as many emails as I possibly can. Stay tuned for future episodes, and I hope that my advice helps you grow, expand, advance your entertainment career. Thank you.